Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll discover Clairette de Die appellation in one region. So it is from the Drôme in the northern Rhône Valley region. It is a mountain vineyard, one of the highest in France and located on the slopes dominating the Drôme Valley. The vines are nested between 200 and 700 meters above the sea level and follow one each other with small plots on the hillside. The territory extends over 30 municipalities. Now, the superficie of Clairette de Die is 1,400 hectares approximately, and the production per year is 48 hectoliters per hectare. We're talking about the production of 67,000 hectoliters approximately a year. So as we get this story, there is more than 2,000 years of age. Clairette de Die is a natural sparkling wine surrounded by a legend one could almost discover in school books. We will learn that Pliny the Elder, a Roman author, already spoke in antiquity of a wine appreciated by the Vaucons, the ancestors of the Diois. These Gallic people would have modern jars containing wine in a river for a whole winter and would have rediscovered them in the spring. From these jars, a precious liquid, sweet and sparkling, would be born. It would be known today as Clairette de Die. However, we have to wait until 1910 for the state to grant a first recognition of the producer of Diois by issuing an appellation of origin. This mention protects the geographical denomination which is used to designate their wine, the quality of which is based on tradition and terroir. It is 25 years later, in 1942, that the AOC was granted. It is to confirm the authenticity and typicality of Clairette de Die. A new recognition was not long in coming because in 1971, the method of making Clairette de Die, tradition, unique in France, was identified as ancestral Dioise method. This is a vinification technique based on incomplete fermentation in vat, which continues in the bottle after bottling, from the residual sugar of the grapes. So as regards the climate, it is marked by the Mediterranean influences, nevertheless degraded by the proximity of the mountain relief of the Vercors. Established between the Alps and Provence, these two influences allow it to enjoy both the Mediterranean sun and the alpine freshness of the Vercors. The peaks are snow-capped all winter, and in summer the days are very hot and the nights rather cool. As regards the soil, the relief is very tormented and marked by the erosion of the subalpine secondary links. The landscape is closed by high cliffs which impose their presence. The vineyard is based on material resulting from the erosion of this limestone, but also on soil developed on formation consisting of alternating black marl and clay limestone. So as regards the Clairette de Die grape variety, it consists of 75% of minimum of Muscat blanc à petit grain, so white Muscat with small grape, and 25% maximum of white and pink Clairette, and also red Muscat à petit grain, Muscat rouge à petit grain. After 6 weeks of grape picking approximately, the end of the harvest announced the coming of another period, the time of vinification. So the grapes are carefully pressed and are put into vats kept at low temperature, as the Vaucons had experienced in antiquity, by the keep the jar in the icy water of their rivers. It is an incomplete fermentation. Beginning of the fermentation, very slow, not to lose the precious sugar of the grape. It lasts for at least 1 to 2 months before the grape must is completely transformed into wine. It is bottled and kept for another 4 months, sometimes longer. It is during the fermentation in the bottle that the foam takes place naturally. Sugar and yeast are deadlocked in the bottle. It stops spontaneously when the sparkling wine reaches 7 to 8% alcohol level, and then it is ready to be sold. So as regards the tasting profile, Clairette de Die has a color that is noted with fine bubbles ranging from very pale yellow to golden. We have aromas of white flowers such as white rose, honeysuckle, aromas also of wet flesh fruits, stone fruits such as peach, apricots, and the flavors goes the same. There is also Clairette de Die Brut, which is made with 100% Clairette grape variety. It is also vinified with a result from a double fermentation. It has a very fine foam and has a great lightness in the mouth. It is clear and limpid sparkling wine, imbued with delicacy. So as regards the pairing, Clairette de Die is great to enjoy with seafood starters such as baked scallops. Before dessert, it is great to enjoy with fruits, fruit tarts, the stone fruit tart like a peach tart or apricot tart. It is also a wine as it has a sweetness that is good to pair with a not too strong blue cheese to actually balance the strength of the blue cheese with the sweetness of the wine. So I'm thinking about Fond d'Ambert, for example. So a good moment to visit Clairette de Die and the Drôme Valley region is during the Fascinant weekend, or the Fascinating weekend. There are activities organized in the vines, such as trekking, visit of the vines with vintage car. We can observe also the beavers from the Drôme River. So it is a good moment to visit the region, have some tasting, and take part of the activity. So thank you for watching this video about Clairette de Die. We hope you liked it, and see you next time for another one video. Cheers!
Thank you for watching this episode, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share.